Hey everybody, my name is JT. I'm with Shooting Resources, and I'm here with AJ of Berkshire Guitars. And what many people don't know about AJ is he's also kind of a resident knife expert. So today we've got some CRKT products that we're going to go and kind of get his initial opinion on and see what he likes and what he doesn't about it. All right, so right now we're going to look at the Ken Onion Redemption. And the Redemption you should be able to get very soon from CRKT. It's designed by Ken Onion as part of his tactical line, and as you can see, it's got a real nice sheath and stuff that comes with it. Of course, the pocket for any survival supplies that you might need. But I'll hand it over here to AJ and tell me what you think of it.
Well, I think first things first, Redemption. This is like the last second. This is what we're pulling out for Redemption. Is that it? But first thing is that it's definitely just ready to strap to you. That's nice. And I get the name.
Yeah.
The blade is a lot heavier than I expected. It's kind of interesting. In the sheath, it's all balanced and something that would strap to you real easily.
Right.
But once you get that out, this is like almost what I consider like a hybrid of like the capability of a machete, like in the thicket of it, but at the same time you're able to dash through anything else that you need to cut.
Right.
The handle's great though. It's kind of weird because it feels like it's really only got one purpose for the grip. One of the things I like about a lot of the CRKT stuff, especially when they've come with the sheaths, is it feels like there's multiple ways you could effectively hold it.
Right, right.
It's very, very smooth. What's the handle made out of? It looks like a carbon kind of a thing. That's like like imitating wood.
Right.
But that's slick. That is Redemption is an interesting name. I like that.
And the one thing that I would have liked to have seen on it that, especially from a tactical standpoint, is like the handle's nice, but if they would have made it out of, or at least put like some G10 inlays in it, that would have been
something to give it like extra grip. Because right now it's dependent totally on the shape. So maybe if you've got a fat hand or even a skinny hand, you wouldn't be able to grip it effectively. Because this really, it fits in my hand great.
Right.
But if this gets wet, like say you're out in some sort of a thicket or something, your handle gets wet, you go to swing, you're going to need Redemption after it goes through your friend's leg. But overall, really fantastic. I like it.
I like the first thing that struck me when I pulled it out too is the shape of the blade, not only on the lower part, but also on the edge, top edge as well. It just seemed to have a really wicked look to it, as well as a good balance feel. I kind of liked it.
I also like how it's the upper edge isn't like knife sharp, but at the same time it's like you could use it practically for something you don't want to dull the edge on. So it's like, oh, I need to crack something open, I can use that bit and it'll work, and I don't have to ruin the edge of the blade.
Right, right.
But yeah, that's slick, and I definitely like how it does not feel as heavy in the case. That's such a weird thing. Like you pull it out and you're like, oh wait, no, that's completely different.
It's a little bigger than I
thought. That's awesome though. Yeah. Very.
Yeah, the only other thing that I did, the one thing that I'm kind of accustomed to with CRKT is they usually, the buckle here, they usually have like a metal buckle. That might be something that they actually change in the mass production, but if that was metal, then the sheath would be, for all intent and purposes, it'd be perfect. But I kind of worry about that plastic wearing out over time. But, I guess it's kind of
I've broken a number of plastic clasps like that because, especially if you're going for quick and you do that, you end up popping it out of itself. So yeah, you're right. An upgrade to metal there would probably be definitely worthwhile.
Yeah, that's something I can ask them and see if they're going to change that in the production model, and we can let people know that for sure. So,
but overall, very slick blade, and that actually what I like is that it almost feels like you wouldn't need a machete, because sometimes when people go out, they want that larger, heavy blade to go through like thick woods or chop stuff, and it feels like this is almost like a compact way to do both.
Yeah, well, and it's also a perfect enough size too that I think that it could double as both. Like you said, it could double as like a machete, but then you could turn around, and if you had to, I mean, it's got a good enough feel to it that you could actually defend yourself with it if you needed to as well.
Well, I mean, to be fair enough, if a guy came in with this just strapped across his chest, I wouldn't screw with him at the bar. It might be a little large for an everyday carrier, but
yeah, it kind of is on that level. But if you're carrying this, I guess you're typically doing something else.
yeah. Usually this blade wouldn't be intended for going to the grocery store.
Right. Yeah. No,
but I agree. It does have like the curvature. It's definitely got what looks like a swinging motion to the blade. It's got that downward tip, where it's like you can tell that this is intended for a pull across,
right?
Because that's the actual force of it. You're weighted towards the front. It lends itself to being swung. So definitely,
yeah, very cool knife.